Wait until you hear the shocking truth behind the latest government shutdown and how it's secretly affecting every American. You won't believe what's really happening behind closed doors. Stay tuned till the very end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because this story exposes what the mainstream media refuses to report and what officials don't want the public to know. President Trump has made it clear that the recent flight cancellations aren't political games. They are necessary steps to protect the safety of every American. Airlines are struggling, airports are overcrowded, and passengers are facing uncertainty like never before. Meanwhile, Democrats are accused of pushing a secret strategy that prioritizes politics over people's lives, leaving millions stranded, frustrated, and confused. Families with vacation plans are canceled, business travelers face missed deadlines, and ordinary Americans are caught in the middle of a political battle they never signed up for. FAA-licensed commercial pilot Anthony Roman warns that during this shutdown, the risk to flight safety is significantly higher than usual. He stresses that unless your travel is absolutely necessary, it may be safer to stay grounded. Airports are experiencing unprecedented delays, staffing shortages are creating chaos behind the scenes, and the full scale of the disruption is only now becoming clear. Some employees are being forced to work without pay, while critical safety inspections are delayed, a scenario experts describe as highly concerning for the weeks ahead. But it's not just air travel that's affected. Government shutdowns ripple through the entire economy. Federal agencies are stretched thin, contractors are unpaid, and programs millions of Americans rely on daily are in jeopardy. Food inspections are delayed, airport security lines grow longer, and public services slow to a crawl. Every flight canceled, every postponed plan, and every disruption is a stark reminder that political games have real-world consequences, and ordinary Americans are paying the price. Meanwhile, behind the headlines, a hidden political strategy seems to be unfolding. Democrats are being accused of prioritizing political leverage over public safety, using the shutdown as a bargaining tool. The Trump administration insists that their measures are purely about protecting the American people. The tension grows, the stakes rise, and the longer this shutdown continues, the more chaos spreads across the country. Experts warn that these disruptions could have long-term effects on airline safety, economic stability, and public trust in government institutions. For travelers, the consequences are immediate. Families are scrambling to reschedule flights, hotels are overbooked, and rental car companies face shortages. Business trips are postponed, meetings delayed, and important contracts risk falling through. Airlines, already struggling financially, now face the added burden of navigating federal shutdowns, safety risks, and the unpredictability of canceled flights. Pilots report being overworked, ground staff are stretched beyond limits, and maintenance crews are forced to prioritize what they can inspect, meaning delays and risks are unavoidable. Meanwhile, Americans are left with questions. How long will this shutdown last? Who really benefits from this political standoff? And what does it mean for the safety of every person stepping onto a plane during this time? Anthony Roman warns that we could be entering a period where passengers themselves must be more vigilant, asking questions about aircraft safety, maintenance schedules, and operational procedures before flying. This is a situation that has never reached these levels of complexity in modern aviation history. And it doesn't stop there. The shutdown is affecting more than travel. Social programs, government-funded research, and critical infrastructure projects are all on hold. Thousands of federal employees are working without pay or furloughed entirely, creating uncertainty in communities across the nation. Citizens relying on government assistance, permits, or inspections face delays, and small businesses, depending on government contracts, are caught in limbo. Every corner of daily life feels the ripple effects, proving just how much a political standoff can impact the average American. The bigger picture is even more alarming. Political insiders claim that certain strategies are being deployed to maximize pressure on one side, while ordinary citizens experience the fallout firsthand. Media coverage often focuses on minor disputes or talking points, while the deeper consequences, from safety concerns to economic strain, remain largely unreported. By the time the public understands the full ramifications, the damage has already been done. Stay with us as we uncover the hidden details airlines don't want you to know, the political maneuvers hidden from mainstream coverage, and the safety risks that could affect every flight you take. This isn't just breaking news, it's a story that will influence travel decisions, business plans, and the daily lives of millions of Americans for months to come. Every canceled flight, every delayed schedule, and every frustrated passenger is part of a bigger picture, a story that has been unfolding in secret, with consequences that are now impossible to ignore. And let's not forget the human element. Airport workers who are juggling overbooked flights, stressed passengers, and limited resources are facing unprecedented pressure. Pilots, flight attendants, and ground staff are operating under conditions that would have seemed unimaginable just a few years ago. Their dedication is keeping the system running, but the question remains, for how long can safety and efficiency be maintained under such strain? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share so others can know the truth. Because the truth behind this government shutdown is far more alarming than most people realize. What you're about to hear could change how you travel, how you plan your life, and how you see the political battles shaping our country today. The stakes are higher than ever, and the story is far from over. This isn't just a shutdown. This is a wake-up call. Every flight canceled, every postponed schedule, and every disruption you experience is a warning, a glimpse into what happens when politics trumps the safety and well-being of the American people. The time to understand the full scope of this crisis is now, before it impacts even more families, businesses, and communities across the nation. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay grounded if you can, because the truth behind this government shutdown is a story that continues to unfold, and what you're about to see will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about politics, safety, and the state of our nation today.